Hello everybody, welcome to another great day and another pick a card reading from the Three Lotus Tarot. Today's reading centers around a special message meant for you right now. Today we are going to be using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot deck for our main reading, and again we will end with some advice from the Archangel Power Oracle deck. Okay, so I've got three crystals with me here today. I felt that these were very inspiring crystals, the correct crystals that we ought to be using for today's special message meant for you right now. So what is our pile one? Wow, okay, so we've got Ace of Swords for pile one with the Celestite crystal. You see it clearly. The Celestite crystal connects deeply, strongly to the angelic realm, and it enhances your higher chakras. Okay, for pile two, we've got the King of Cups with Selenite. Selenite, a great crystal for healing, cleansing, getting you clear. And then we've got the Five of Cups for pile three with the Rainbow Flourite. One of my favorite crystals, the Rainbow Flourite. Okay, so the Rainbow Flourite improves mental clarity and encourages creativity. So let's take a look at which one calls to you. Pile one, pile two, or pile three, and then you got to head on over to the description box below and get your timestamps for your readings. I'll see you there, guys. Hello pile one, welcome to your reading. You chose the Ace of Swords and the Celestite crystal. This is the crystal in its raw form. So let's take a look at your reading, pile one, and see what is in store for you. What is a special message meant for you right now? Now I'd like to get a couple of cards first. For what is pile one going through right now? What is pile one feeling right now? Their internal energy. What is pile one feeling right now? What is pile one feeling right now? Oh, okay, let's take a look at your cards. One fell down. Let me take a look. So this is your internal energy right now, pile one. You have got the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, big things. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so your internal energy right now is very much, there is a big start for you, something new that is happening, and this follows that closure of a past chapter, a past phase in your life. You may have learned a lesson and now you're moving on to the next step that you have, and this next step, I think what you have encountered has made you come out feeling very you've refreshed. You've got a new way of thinking. You've got a new wow, okay, perhaps you've got a new fire in you, but you do have a new way of thinking. You're seeing life, you want to approach life, you want to manage things that are occurring in your life in a different way now because of what you have gone through in the past and you have closed off and finished. So your internal energy right now, you do enjoy working with other people, collaborating. You feel that it is important to care about other people. You feel that it is important to have empathy and understanding and try to help them where you can, but you're not going to sink completely deeply into their situations, okay? And bear in mind, you do have to also protect your energy, because when you are depleted, then you cannot help others as well. So be aware that you do need your own rest. Celestite is a great sleep stone. You know, it help you get like really restful sleep, a good solid clean rest that your body needs in order to, you know, perform again the next day. But this is your internal energy now. I will tell you that when I was tapping into this card earlier, I had this feeling that there's a lot of fieriness that's happening within you, and some of it is tied to anger, or some like, oh, you know, like there's perhaps for some of you it was frustration, perhaps it was bitterness at something that has not gone the way that you wanted, or not gone the way that you thought you should have gone or would have gone. But there was some anger, so it's fiery in that sense, not in terms of passion and excitement, but more of like, oh, there's this angry feeling, okay? That is what I got when I tapped into this card. But your current energy now seems to, perhaps you are leaving this now and you have realized something, or you've, you know, had an eureka moment. You have learned something, closed off an old chapter, and now there's something new for you. Okay, and you come out on the other side with a new perspective, a new angle, and a new approach to life and how you want to manage the things that happen in your life. Okay, now let's get the cards. What is a special message? What is a message meant specially for Pawan right now? What is a special message meant for Pawan right now? What is a message meant for Pawan right now? Okay, let's look at these two cards first. So firstly, we have got the Five of Pentacles. See, again, some anger, some fierceness, some aggression. Okay, so you have the Five of Pentacles, and then you also have the Sun. So you see, you may have had this situation in your past when your life just was feeling maybe in a bit of an upheaval form, or things were not going the way you wanted, things were not going the way you expected them to. There may have been like anger in you, there may have been anger around you, but things were just not smooth sailing, not the most calm of situations, not the happiest of situations. But now I believe that what the message is that this is now over. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. You have finished this chapter in your life. There was something that you were meant to learn from this period of time in your life. But now, with the closing off of that old chapter, the turning of the Wheel of Fortune, you now have the Sun. And that's a special message that's meant for you right now. This is past. You no longer have to fear or be anxious or worry about this situation, because now the Sun is coming out and brightly shining in your life, in your world, and you are going to have that calm and peace and joy, and that safety, you know, because you're here, you're pictured here with your two babies. Okay, and with babies, one feels like joy, you know, when you tickle them, when they chuckle, when they laugh, and you see the little rolls of fat, and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I feel so warm and fuzzy inside. And there is that, I want to protect them, I want to make sure that life goes good for them. You know, so that's what you're feeling right now, and that ties in with, you know, what's your current energy right now, because you have finished off this chapter in your life, and you've come now into, I want to help and guide others and make things, help others. Okay, what else about this can we know for Pawan Special message. What should Pile 1 know about right now? What is a special message meant for Pile 1 right now? What is a special message meant for Pile 1 right now? Last shuffle. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we've got 3 cards that have come out. What is a special message meant for Pile 1 right now? You've got the 4 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, okay, as well as the Queen of Swords. Okay, can't see the card. Let me move this a little bit. But basically, it's a great time for you right now. There is a lot of positivity. There's a lot of freshness, newness, new strength, new rejuvenation. Okay, you have stability now. You know what you want. You know how you're going to get it, or at least you're confident. You're confident about how you're going to get it because you can see the way. And you've got that thought process, or that creativity or clarity of mind to help you figure things out. And that comes from because you're stable in your own right. The 4 of Wands is about stability, is about celebration, is about, you know, successfully doing something. So I think that you in your state now, having finished what was before, you're happy, you're stable, you know what you want to do. It is a time for you to plan and decide, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to make things better? And look, the sky is blue and clear, and you've got that beautiful lushness of nature around you. You're even making friends with the birds. There may be information that's coming to you that's going to perhaps direct or form like options for you, where you can then decide what it is that you want to do. And then I do see with the Queen of Swords here for you, Pile 1, that you're very clear, very sharp, very committed to what it is that you want to do. You have truth on your side, you have clarity on your side, you have facts on your side, and you're sitting strong and sitting tall. You have great confidence in yourself in being able to do what it is that you need to do. And this is a fantastic special message for you, because, you know, if you've been going through that cycle of the 5 of Pentacles, that cycle of anger coming from you or being around you, things generally just not going right, that is now over, because the Wheel of Fortune has turned. I hope you have learned whatever it is that you were meant to learn from that period of time. And we may get some advice from the angels for you about that. But also, I hope that you're heartened to see and hear that there is this very strong, very inspired path ahead of you for you to carve out whatever it is that you want to carve out. Okay, and with the Celestite stone, guys, remember I said it helps promote communication with angels. It activates the higher chakras, you know, like your third eye, your crown, even your throat chakra, so you can speak the messages that you need to speak. You can have inspiration, have intuition about what it is that you need to do. So, and it also gives you inner harmony. I think you have this now with these 2 cards here. I see this with that coming through, with that rejuvenated, refreshed perspective of yours. Okay, let's get some, wow, okay, let's get some advice, please, from the Archangel Power Oracle deck. I'd like to find out for Pile 1, please. What was the lesson? Can we have a card, please, for what was the lesson they were meant to learn from this chapter that has now closed in their life? What was the lesson they were meant to learn from the chapter that is now closed in your life? Okay, so the lesson you were supposed to learn, pile one, and please take it where it resonates. Think about what you went through, think about how you went through it. So there is a decision lesson. Release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So perhaps it was something to do with the way that you had self-belief. Perhaps you didn't have self-belief. Perhaps that caused you to be second-guessing yourself all the time. Perhaps it made you not go out and fight for what you believed was your right or what you deserved. And it may also have something to do with, you wanting to fight for perfection all the time, or you striving for perfection all the time, and therefore taking too long to turn around any decisions that you were meant to do, or finish off work that you were meant to do, just because in your mind you're thinking, I need to make this perfect, and if it's not perfect, then I cannot submit it, or I cannot put it out there. So all that has an impact in your life, because it either makes you look like you don't know what you're doing, just because or it looks like you're unsure. It makes you look like you're not a worker who can be depended upon to heed timelines, for example. So that was the lesson you were meant to learn. Perhaps you had people being angry with you because you were not fulfilling certain agreements that you were meant to fulfill, and that may just come from also a sense of this is not good enough yet, or I can't do it, I'm not sure how to do it, I don't know how to do it. And so you've got to then move away from that. I believe that you have now. If you needed further clarification on what was the lesson meant, and here is your clarification for you. So take it where it resonates, pile one. And now I would like to close off with some pieces of advice. Please, for pile one, on how they go forward in this new chapter with their new perspective on life. Okay. So the advice the angels have for you is, the 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So leave that kind of disbelief in self, or worry, or negativity behind, please. You are advised, because if you're moving on from this chapter in your life, and even though you may have learned the lesson, sometimes these thoughts come back to us, because we're human, right? So these thoughts come back to us, but you are reminded to go leave those behind, close the door on them. If they come up, just shut the door on them and tell them, I no longer believe in you, this thought. I know that I can do it. I know that I'm worthy. I know that I have the capability. And if you need help, help is nearby. You needn't go through this alone, okay? 5 of Ariel. And, oh wow, you have the King of Gabriel. So from a state of 5, which is a state of lack, you're moving on to the King of Gabriel. You are advised to put yourself into this position, to see yourself here, to act as if you are here, because thoughts become actions, actions become outcomes. If you think it, you will act as it is, and if you act as it is, then the result will come. So keep your eyes on the big picture, pile one. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So remember, at the very beginning I did tell you, you have that new perspective. You want to help others. You're here to work with others, to collaborate for the greater good. You want to help others for the greater good, and we see this advice coming out from the angels for you as well. So I do hope that you will embody that generosity of spirit, that generosity of mind and body, and be that inspirational person that you have now emerged on the other side of your life's chapter to be. I wish you a lot of good luck, Pal 1. If you've liked this message, if it has helped you, please give me a thumbs up. And this message can then make the rounds based on YouTube's algorithm to many others. Comment, share, subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, this is the Three Lotus Tarot, and it will help the channel grow, and I can do more and more and more of these readings for you. So thank you so much, and until I see you in the next one, bye. Hello, Pile 2. You have chosen the King of Cups with the Selenite Tower. Alright, so let's take a look about what special message is meant for you right now. What special message is meant for Pile 2 right now? So the King of Cups here looks very happy to me. Very happy, very self-satisfied. He's fulfilled. He just is having an easy time, a happy time in life. Okay, he is stable and happy and fulfilled. Wow, I keep saying these same things. Sorry, some cards fell down, so give me a moment. I keep saying these things about him, but you know, they're the ones that are really coming out for me about the King of Cups. He looks like that jolly old fella who has no worries. He's achieved a nice station in life. He's happy. He's got what he needs. He's not too flashy, but he knows how to just be happy and enjoy the life that he has. He enjoys the people he has around him. Yeah, there's a lot of like jolliness, warmth that emanates from your King of Cups, Pile 2. So now let's see, what is the special message meant for you right now? You've got the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Magician, as well as the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got these cards now. What is a special message meant for you right now? So there may be something that's going to happen in your life that's going to need you to act more, to play a more active role, because like I said, you know, you're happily living this life, you're content, you are just enjoying, right? But now what I see is there may be something, either it's an event from your past or it involves the next generation for you. Some younger people, some younger essences that you'll need to help with, Pile 2. Some information may come to you, you know, some truth or communication that's going to apprise you of a situation that's happening that's going to need you to act with determination, because the Knight of Swords, that fast moving knight in the deck, you know, there's a lot of like bravery, courage, and you're just charging forth, right? You have a lot of determination to do what you need to do. You're going to fight for whatever it is that you need to fight for. So there is information that's coming about some younger generation or something from your past that's going to require you to act, because you are the one who's going to make things happen. It may be a little bit of a turbulent situation. It may be a little bit of a sad memory, or people who brought you sadness in the past, or you may remember where you have caused pain to others in the past. All these possibilities, yeah, because it is a collective reading, but there is something that was not the happiest, not the smoothest, which you now have to address, either from your own past or for your next generation. Your children, your grandchildren, your nephews, your nieces. Okay, so that's the message that's for you here. You need to do this. You need to go fight that battle. You need to do something once you know about it. You need to do it, but think about it clearly. Think about it clearly, because you are the King of Cups, okay? You are possessing of that maturity, that calm and collected, intelligent thought. You're not just going to, go helter-skelter and get into a roller coaster of emotions. So please, because the King of Cups is upright, right? Not like this. So the King of Cups is upright. You are asked to utilize and practice that stability of emotion, but you are asked to do something about the situation, because only you will be able to help, or you will be able to help a lot. You'll be able to bring to the situation wisdom, love, care, because there may be instability, or like bad feelings in the situation that's coming up, and you can show your love, show your care, show your wisdom, show your stability, conviction, commitment through yourself. Other people may be a bit like all over the place, or being too emotional, falling into the shadow side of it, but you are asked to come in and help be that stabilizing force, because you have what it takes, and you will play a very important role, pile 2, for this situation coming up. Okay, what else can we know about this situation? Is there anything else we can know about this situation, please, to help pile 2 address it? Is there anything else we can know about the situation to help pile 2 address it? Okay, again, a card fell on the floor, so bear with me, please. So the card that fell down was the 4 of Cups. Pile 2, the 4 of Cups, which usually sees 3 cups in front of them. Now there's only 1 cup in front that can be seen. The others are a little bit in the periphery, and the great unknown cup back here. So what additional information that may be helpful to you about this situation that's going to come up, that needs your Knight of Swords energy and your Magician energy, is that there is a situation where you may get information about it, but you have no idea what the breadth and depth of it is. You do not know. Some things you may guess at, some things you may know, some things you may hear, but there is also a part that you completely don't know or don't understand. It may never be known, but you are asked to be aware that you may not know everything about the situation, and therefore when you come into to help, please keep balanced. Please keep balanced. Please perhaps even give parties that are involved benefit of the doubt, or give them a chance to explain, or give them a chance to speak their side, because you don't know everything. So don't jump to conclusions. Don't be overly angry or judgmental. Ooh, yes. Don't be overly judgmental. So 4 of Cups. You also have the 7 of Swords. you have the Fool. Yes, so you may be asked to bring about a different situation, a new situation, or give a new solution or environment to whoever's involved or whatever is involved in that event that's coming up. Okay, you'll be asked to draw boundaries or set parameters. You may be asked to fight for what you believe in, because the Seven of Swords is about you standing strong in your conviction, in your belief, right? And you are there to protect others or help others. But remember, pile 2, I keep getting this. Remember that when you lend a hand, when you try to set boundaries, or when you try to set up new structures or parameters that are new, remember to try to get the information that you may need. Remember to try to see things from different perspectives. Yeah, don't just only look at the situation from one perspective or two perspectives. Be balanced and be aware that there are different perspectives. There are many different factors that could affect the situation or what brought it about. So again, I hear, don't be judgmental. And guess what, guys? What is the Selenite about? The Selenite is about cleansing, healing, cleansing the energies that you don't need anymore, that may not be for your highest good. And it also protects, right? It protects you, and that may be really what you need coming forward. So you're asked to be strong. You're asked to have mental clarity with the sword suit, and keep calm, keep balanced. Don't be judgmental. Yeah, because you may be the only one with that strength and with that clarity and balance, and some experience, I guess, maybe some experience as well, that's going to help you manage and steer the situation that's coming up. Okay, if you feel a need to meditate because it can help you center yourself or ground yourself or give you time for insights, time to listen to divine messages that may come to you, then please, Selenite, of course, is a great stone to help with that. You need some peace and quiet. You need some peace and quiet when you're figuring out what to do and how to help once you get this information. But please remember that there are many perspectives, many depths, many layers that you may not know yet. And there are some layers you may never know because it is somebody else's situation. And what you can bring is your help, your wisdom, your calm, your balance, your non-judgment. Those are very important words. And your love. Your love. Okay. All right. So let me get some advice for you. Wow. Okay. Let me get some advice for pile 2. As they navigate this situation. What is this? Okay, so you have been given some foresight into what may come up in your future. Okay, that needs you, that really, really needs you. So you've got the Queen of Raphael, pile 2. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Yeah, so you may, if you meditate or if you keep still and calm, you may get those downloads or divine messages from the universe that is trying to help you, trying to give you ideas and approaches of how you can help the situation, mend the situation, or start something anew that will be better, more healthy for the people involved. Okay, but love is important here, a love of home and family. See? Queen of Raphael. So the Queen of Raphael, Queen of healing, because Raphael is the angel of healing, right? So Queen of Raphael is also the Queen of Cups, together with the King of Cups. You are asked to embody and demonstrate, practice the strong emotions as well as the softer emotions, the gentler emotions, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You also have the Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Yeah, so this may take quite a bit out of you. This situation coming up may take quite a bit out of you, but you are asked to, again, like this is I think in line with that Seven of Swords energy as well. You need to maybe set parameters, make decisions and know what you want and follow that road. And whilst you're making those decisions, pal, to remember there are many angles and many perspectives, many layers. So this sounds like a truly, truly important message for you, pal, too. A special message that really was meant to come to you right now. I hope that you have a lot of strength and that you'll be able to demonstrate a lot of strength and balance in what is coming up. But don't worry, you are going to be helped. You are going to be helped, and your own strength as the King of Cups will also stand you in good stead as you navigate this. Okay, so pal 2, I hope that has been helpful for you, insightful for you. And if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it because it helps the video reach more people on YouTube's algorithm. Comment, share. If you feel that somebody else may benefit from this reading of a special message meant for you right now, and subscribe if you haven't yet. We are the Three Lotus Tarot, and I appreciate each and every one of you coming to each of my readings. Thank you so much. I wish you a great day today, and until I see you in the next one, bye. Hello, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Five of Cups and the Rainbow Flourite crystal. You see the green and the purple on the Rainbow Flourite? Okay, so now let's get the rest of your cards for your reading. A special message meant for Pal 3 right now. A special message meant for Pal 3 right now. Okay. I'd like to know that internal energy right now, please. Yeah, internal. Can we have a look at that internal energy right now, please? What is Pal 1's internal energy right now? What is Pal 1's internal energy right now? One more card, please. Flash. Thank you. Okay, what is your internal energy right now? So you have Justice, and you have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so your internal energy right now is, whilst what is happening with you right now, whilst what you're feeling and going through and experiencing right now is correct, is the right way to be. You know it's correct. You know this is how it is meant to be. You know this is how it should be, what should have happened. Yet you still feel that sorrow, anxiety, worry. So the Nine of Swords usually is a lot about anxiety and worry and sleepless nights, right? But here I feel a lot of sorrow. It's like you're crying into your palms. every day. And whilst some of you may be lucky enough to have like a strong support system around you, a good friend, a close friend, human or animal, but somebody supporting you, but at the end of the day you still feel so alone, so lost, and like it's gone. What I had, what I built, it's gone, it's lost, and I am here all alone, and I don't know what to do, or I'm just too tired to do anything anymore. But a lot of sorrow, a lot of crying, even though you know that what happened was due to happen, was meant to happen, is correct in happening. Okay, so when I tapped into this card before I started your reading, pile 3, I was very drawn to the big waterfall, the big layered waterfall here, like, you know, with its strong waters, white, pure, shining in the card kind of waters. And I got this feeling that you had such strong emotions, or a lot of investment into a particular situation or something in your life. You poured a lot into it, a lot of investment, a lot of yourself, a lot of feeling and emotion into it. You gave it almost your all. But then after that, like, you know, something happened and it's just kind of all toppled over. It's ruined, it's spoiled, it's spilled over. And so I believe that whilst you know that what has happened now was coming, was meant to happen, you still feel that great sorrow about it. Okay, so now that we know pile 1's current energy, what is a special message that they are meant to receive right now, please? What is a special message? What is a message meant especially for them? You know, guys, pile 3, the Fool card has come out for every pile this day, this reading. And it may just be like, you know, a big new beginning for a lot of people, like new things happening, like the old is being taken away and wiped away, and there's new fresh things that are happening. And it may be from the Lionsgate portal that happened for us on the 8th of August, because, you know, like big surge of energy that's going to just, whatever's not working anymore for us, whatever is not for our highest good, is being cleared away, so that the next new fresh adventure and journey and phase can happen. Okay, so it may be the same for you as well, pile 3. Let's look at the special message meant for you. So you have the 5 of Swords, the King of Wands, the Fool, the 3 of Cups. I'm sorry, I was holding the card too high. The 3 of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay, so what is this message for you? What is this message meant for you? Let me unpack this. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Magician, pile 3. Magician. So at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see is that ability in you, in your hands, to make what you want happen or take place. You can manifest what it is that you want. That's a special message for you, so that you know what is the energy that supports you foundationally. You have what it takes. Whilst you may not be feeling strong now, whilst you may not be feeling inspired now, but you know, you have that connection. You're able to do it and make for yourself what it is that you want. So moving on from your state of lack, from your state of where there has been dissension, where there has been trouble, where there has been heartache and worries, moving on from that, you are asked to stand in and sit in that energy of the King of Wands. So not just the Queen of Wands, not the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. You have to be strong in yourself and believe that you have what it takes, that you deserve it. You must love yourself. Feel strong within yourself. You got to rebuild that energy and that self-perception. Have that self-confidence and commit to starting afresh. Commit to starting afresh. You have to do this now because it is time for you to move on from that energy of the Nine of Swords, the energy of the Five of Cups, where you were so disappointed, so hurt, so lost, so confused. You move on from the energy of the Five of Swords, where you felt that I don't know what is happening anymore. I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't know who's my friend. I have no clarity about what is happening. You need to now go within yourself and find that inner strength, find that inner conviction, and commit to setting yourself back up on the throne of the King. You have help. You will have help from your spirit guides, from the angels that surround you. You will have help, but you've got to, first of all, you've got to pick yourself up off the ground, and then you will have that new start. You will have that new start, and there will be happiness and celebration at this point in time. Now you may feel that I'll never be happy again. I will never find friendship again. I'll never find love again. I'll never be confident again. This has knocked me for all I'm worth. No. There is happiness, there is cheer, there is celebration, there is friendship, there is love ahead for you in your life. Okay? And at some point, I see this Emperor here. At some point, you may meet somebody who's going to play this role, this very strong, masculine type energy role in your life. And you may feel protected even when there's fires burning everywhere. This person is there to hold your hand. This person is there to walk with you through that journey, male or female. This person is there to partner you, and you will not feel alone. That's one scenario that I've got in my head. Another scenario is for some others of you, there may come a very strong, very, very strong, very masculine energy character. This person's going to come into your life. This persona is going to come into your life. But you may need to be aware that this Emperor keeps in its upright and not spill over into the shadow aspects of the Emperor, like where they become obsessive, or they become domineering. Okay, so you've got to watch it. That is a very strong message that I'm getting. So for some of you, this persona that comes into your life is going to make you feel safe and protected, perhaps at first, but then you've got to watch it so that you don't get caught unawares, because there may be a tendency for this persona to behave in the shadow aspect of the Emperor and try to control you instead. Okay? Or it's also potentially telling you that whilst you recover from the Nine of Swords and these 5 energies, when you start afresh, you have to I guess, not overdo the self-protection, not overdo the King of Wands energy, and then become too aggressive in protecting yourself. If you keep a balanced Emperor feel, as in, like, you know, you are prepared for what will happen, you keep your eyes open, you're wise, you are observant of what goes on around you, and you make good factual decisions that are meant for the better good of yourself or the people that you care about, that is very good. Just don't overdo it, because I see the fires burning in the back, and that warns me that there may be a tendency to overdo things and then fall into the shadow aspect of the Emperor. Okay, right, some more cards, please. Can we get some more information, please? What else should pile 3 look forward to? What else can pile 3 look forward to? Okay, so you've got the 8 of Pentacles. You have to work at this. It will take time. It will take work. It won't come overnight, but you will get there if you work at it. See, you need to build that shelter for yourself again, to protect yourself, your heart, your loved ones, your essence, your money, your possessions, whatever it may be, but you need to work at it. Okay, you need to do it. You also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse. So be aware. Don't overdo things. Don't be too much in your feels. Try to keep a balanced, even keel for yourself, because now you have gone through a very emotional, very difficult, very draining situation, and whilst you recognize that it was supposed to be, it is for the better, you still feel hurt. But you've got to get out of feeling sorry for yourself or the self-pitying, because that will only keep you in that state for longer, and it will keep you away from your King of Wands energy and the new energy of the Fool. So for your own good, rise above the self-pitying and the lack of energy, the lack of strength, because you do have the strength. Remember, earlier you had the Magician as the energy under that you don't see, the bottom card of the deck. Okay, you also have the 10 of Wands. So yes, it will be a long road. It will be some time. It will take work from you to get to that better place. But you know what, with the 10 of Wands, it has been a long road, and it is going to end soon. You are coming out of it. You will be able to see the light. You will be able to see new happiness, new friends, new laughter. You'll be able to laugh again, perhaps, is what I should say. You'll be able to see beauty in, you know, your surroundings, in your friends, in your home, in your pets again. Pile 3. That was a big, deep reading. I didn't expect that it would go that deep. But pile 3, I would like to end with some cards from the Archangel or Power Oracle deck. What lesson was pile 3 meant to learn, please? Can we know what lesson was pile 3 meant to learn from this past event? What lesson? Okay, so you've got the Page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. The Page of Ariel. Let's see. Perhaps it's putting yourself first. The message that you're meant to learn from this situation that brought you to where you are right now, what you're meant to learn about yourself, and we see all these books and scholarships, studies, education, right? You were meant to learn, I think, that you deserve it, that you are worth it. You have something great to offer. Perhaps you were always taking back seat, taking you were under the shadows, under the spotlight, behind the scenes in your past situation. But you had to get out of there. It was right for you to get out of that situation, because you're meant to shine in your own light and stand in your own strength and appreciate yourself for what you are. See, there's only you. And I don't mean being selfish going forward, but you had to learn and you had to understand that you have a lot of good in you. You have a lot of value in you that you can share, that you can offer. And anybody who is your friend or is in your life should appreciate and understand that, and not keep you under wraps. That is the lesson you were meant to learn. Okay, so now do we have some advice, please? Advice, please, for pile 3 as they go through this journey of healing. Can we get some advice, please, for pile 3 as they heal? Advice, please, for pile 3 as they heal. How can they heal? Advice, please, for pile 3. Okay, we see 3 cards there. Right. So, okay, pile 3, you've got perspective. There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. It is for the better, as we see from the Justice card, right? The situation you're in now, whilst sad and whilst you feel the loss, is a better way for you to be. And you need to look back and learn the lesson from the past and prepare and build what you want to be next, because you can craft it out for yourself, especially with the Magician card too. Don't forget you had the Magician card. Okay, you also have the leap of faith. Again, the Fool. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. You are meant for this new start now. You are meant for it, and you must know the angels advising you. You must know and believe deep in your heart, with every cell in your being, that you deserve and you have this new start, and you've got to make the most of it. Okay. And also the 6 of Gabriel. I am so happy you've got this card. It is success, right? It stands for success. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So success, like the 6 of Wands, right? This is the 6 of Wands. So first of all, these are the pieces of advice for you, pile 3. Look back and understand what happened. Reflect your behavior, the behavior of others, the situation that happened. Reflect and get lessons learned from it. Get insights from it. When you get the lessons learned and the insights, you can then craft out who you want to be, where you want to go next. And that's that leap of faith is just waiting for you. It's just waiting for you to take it, because it's there, ready and waiting for you. It is yours. Okay. And when you do this, have every faith that you will succeed, because you will have that help. You will have that is meant for you. You will be successful. Okay, you have to believe in yourself. You are worth it. You have that value within you, and you need to see that value within you, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you like this reading and that it has been really thoughtful for you. Gave you a lot of information that maybe you cannot see at the moment because you're in a different energy. But if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up and help this reading go out to others, and comment, share, subscribe to the 3 Lotus Tarot. I appreciate each and every one of you for always coming back to these readings. And until I see you in the next one, guys, bye.